Hey, and you're watching One Funny Morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather drawer?
Good morning.
Uppy.
Happy everybody.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel.
No.
Wait, what?
It's not your show. It's One Funny Morning with Dina Blizzard.
The Your Bad Lady?
Yep.
The Cake for Breakfast Lady?
Yep.
The Dirty Sugar Lady?
That's her mom, but yep.
Oh, okay. Say uppy for Dina Blizzard. Dean, call me. Bye!
Good morning. Oh my gosh, Ida and Emily, I think you're in the running for next year's intro of the year. I don't know what's happening right here. Whatever. That was hilarious. I don't know if the little one was Ida or Emily, but I'm all about it. When she was like, Dean, call me. Good morning, TikTokers. You guys never get to see the morning show intros, but it was pretty funny on the Facebook. I was waiting. I was like, there's a punch right there. She was like, the eat cake for breakfast lady. I was like, yeah, I deserve that. The this lady. I was like, yep, that's true too. Okay. Yeah, all of that's okay. All right. Very smart girl. Very smart girl. It was fantastic, Cindy. Fantastic. So we'll have to put them into the running for next year. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I just saw you're coming to my hometown. Oh, that's nice. There's usually no people here in the morning. I know. Brooke Blizzard is here making herself some coffees. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Ida and Emily. She is a BIC in training. She was good. Let's watch it again. Sorry, TikTok. You can only hear it. Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel.
No.
Wait, what?
It's not your show. It's One Funny Morning with Dina Blizzard.
The Your Bad Lady?
Yep.
The Cake for Breakfast Lady?
Yep.
The Dirty Sugar Lady?
That's her mom, but yep.
Oh, okay. Say uppy for Dina Blizzard. Dean, call me. Bye!
Still hilarious. What are you drinking? This is lemonade. Let's call it lemonade one rocker. It is lemonade. It's for my kidneys. I got the bad kidneys. Still hilarious. Still even better the second time. So LaFive, that was for you. LaFive said, thank you for playing it again. I missed it. What did your hairdresser say? She said that I have to be ugly, essentially. The Dean called me at the end. That should just be anytime you see Dean. Dean.
You should do it live when you're there.
When I'm where?
When you get your hair done at Allison.
Oh, well, you mean go live when Allison tells me that when I say, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly. She's not, you're not ugly yet. She kept using the word yet at the end of everything as if an ominous way of saying you're going to get so much uglier. The you're bad lady? Yep, that's me. Eat cake for breakfast lady? Yeah, still me. No, it's not homemade lemonade. Oh, Missy, thank you. I was just a cowgirl with a mustache. It's a long story. Anyway, did you see the craze of the Stanley cups? Thank God we drank out of a vase. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening with the cups. Can somebody explain it, Bird? Did you hear about this? I don't know. There's some cups or something. A drink from a vase lady. I mean, there's so much we could make it. Did you see the photos of the new Golden Bachelor in her boudoir photos? No. And I don't think I want to. Oh my gosh. Who watched last night? The Golden Bachelor. We watched them get married. Kezia says, makes no sense. Let me look it up.
What are you talking about the cup?
Stanley Cup.
Oh.
What-
Yeah, because, like, a bunch of people are just like, they just use Stanley Cup. I don't know. They're
Pink Stanley
giant
Quencher
cup.
Starbucks release sparks mayhem at Target stores. Why?
People
The
are
release
crazy.
of the pink version of the Stanley Cup drinking cup designed by Starbucks led to chaos at multiple Targets. A cup retails for $49.95.
Yeah. They're giant.
Do they come with like 6 weeks of coffee?
No.
What? There are people in line at Target 10 o'clock the night before for the new Stanley Cup. Why? What's happening? She got there at 7:30 in the morning. I barely made it out. The last 2 tickets were given to me. You had to go to guest services and trade your ticket for a cup. Why? Why? Good morning, Alejandra. Oh my gosh. I'm not at liberty to tell you how many we have. People going crazy for the new Stanley Cup. Why? A dude tried to cut the line for the Starbucks Stanley Cup, but we were not having it. Stanley Quenchers have soared in popularity in recent years thanks to a total rethink of the product. It's a cup. How do you do a total rethink of a cup? Guys, I don't think that this cup should hold liquid anymore. What should it do? I don't know. We have to rethink it. You know this has been around since caveman time. A cup. It's time to rethink it. Total rethink. What? The appointment of Terrence Riley, who helped lead the revival of the footwear maker Crocs. A Stanley president in 2020, he led the company to deciding to release quenchers in the new colored palettes geared towards women. Is that it? Because it's pink? They changed the color and the world goes wild. What? 1 cup is $80. What? They were red for Valentine's Day. I don't get it. People go for crazy because they want others. What? I thought you meant the Stanley Cup, like hockey. That's what I thought. What?
Is that cup round?
No.
What time is it?
It's whatever time the clock
Can
says.
you look at your phone?
What time does that clock say?
8:56.
8:54.
Oh, okay.
It's the 2 minutes is gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, you needed that.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Did you hear about the Katt Williams interview? No. I got to look up the Katt Williams interview. I saw people standing in line for $200. What? Here's Lacey. I won't lie. I love my Stanley Cup. I live with it. It's my emotional support water bottle. My ice stays cold all day while I teach. I refill it all day. What? Let me see the Katt Williams interview. Was it? Was this 18 hours ago? Scorches the earth and every comedian in it. I don't know. Of course, he never makes outrageous claims. Oh. I think I gotta read that. I can't read half these words to you. On Kevin Hart, this is what he said. In 15 years of Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of a sold-out Kevin Hart show. There being in line for him ever getting a standing ovation at a comedy club. He already has his deals when he got here. Have you heard of a comedian that came to LA? His first year on now had his own sitcom on a network show, his own film called So There's Lady. No, we've never heard of that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definition of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he showed you that his whole upcoming coming is on the East Coast. So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. For a 5-year period, every single movie Kevin Hart did was a movie that had been on my desk. All I had said was, can we take some of this? Seven fashion, I can do it. I mean, overtly, I'm not. So he's just tearing apart He tears apart Cedric the Entertainer, Kanye West, Harvey Weinstein, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley. Why? Diddy, Wanda Smith. I don't know. I don't know half of these people. Jonathan Majors. Why do we care what Katt Williams thinks? I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't get it. So you're telling me that from my generation, we went nuts for Cabbage Patch Kids, which I'm going to say not better than a cup, but it was what it was. At least it was a kid's toy. What is it? Listen, I understand when a new iPhone comes out and people go crazy.
Did you hear about the Sephora 10-year-olds?
The Sephora 10-year-olds? Let me Google it.
Well, no, it's not really like a Google thing, but
What is
maybe
it?
it is. But basically, there's like these.
It says Sephora 10-year-olds.
Yeah. Well, so basically, there's.
Come over here and tell people.
Okay. There's.
What do you think about Sephora Kids?
Look disgusting.
What is that called?
I'm so serious.
Tell me, what's a Sephora Kid?
From my research,
Tell me.
so there's these companies. I don't know if I can I name companies on here?
I don't know. I don't think they're watching our show.
Okay. There's like these companies like Drunk Elephant, which is a skincare company, or that's the only one I can think of right now. But they have these products that aren't necessarily made for like kids' skin with like retinol in it. But the kids end up using them because they do these like get ready with me's on TikTok. So then all of the other 10-year-olds in America want that. So then
we have 10-year-old influencers.
Yes. But then they go to Sephora and storm it and get like everything.
What does that mean?
They're like $50 products. And they have retinol in it, which you're not necessarily supposed to start using till you're like, is it 25?
Well, just depends.
Yeah, but I think I used that on my acne, right?
It says several TikTok users. When I was a kid, around 11 or 12, I was begging my mom to wear makeup. She compromised with some drugstore lipstick and clear mascara. These days, thanks to social media, tweens are begging their parents for hundreds of dollars worth of Drunk Elephant skincare and rare beauty makeup. These are products meant for adults, and yet the popular beauty retailer Sephora is now crawling with tweens. One TikTok user went viral for a call to action against tween invasions, joking that she needs a 21-plus Sephora store.
Okay, not 21.
Sephora needs to actually shut down for a little bit. The amount of 12-year-olds, I'm talking 10 to 13-year-olds in here, like taking up every single section of the store is actually outrageous. I know people are but every time I go to Sephora, there are groups of them surrounding an employee talking about their products, and the employees literally like, it's actually retinol, like you actually don't need that. Who speaks like this? Like, it's actually retinol, and like, you don't even need it. Like, I didn't even, okay, this is so many likes in this. Like, I didn't even look in the direction of the Sephora skincare until like that I'm like 22. Like, I really don't understand.
Wow, whoever made this.
This was like an actual quote. Then she blames influencer culture, like TikTokers like Alex Earl, who have large followings of tweens.
Can I read this one?
Yeah, you go ahead.
I literally go in there and
do better.
I literally go in there to walk around and take makeup recommendations from my employee crush who works there. I can't even do that in peace now because I'm like shoving around with like literal 12-year-olds.
Oh my gosh. Oh. They should ID people at the store. They need to start taking the testers off the shelves for like Drunk Elephant. And if they want to test, they got to ask for it. I can't even listen to I can't even read it.
Oh, that one's interesting.
Dear younger kids and teens, can you please stop doing this tester instead of the Ulta and Sephora? It's so disrespectful. Like literally, like who guys like raised this? I am appalled. I can't even read this anymore. This is, yeah. All you need is oil of Olay. Girl, I love oil of Olay.
I still don't know what I'm talking about when I go to Sephora. I mean, maybe like my mascara, I can.
Nobody
I can do right.
knows. Nobody knows
But,
what
like,
you're supposed to do.
Most of the stuff I get from
In
like
Sephora.
CVS. But
Yeah, no.
I need to leave.
Mm-mm.
Is Lulu gonna come up here?
Yeah, you're in. Well, you're in her seat, so maybe when.
Lulu.
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yeah. Sephora is intimidating. I walk in, I know exactly. I'm like, I just need this one eyeliner, and then I just need to get out of this store. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Where's Lulu?
Mm-hmm.
Lulu, what are you doing? Come here.
It's too much. I've never even been in a Sephora. Christina. Stop it.
Colby, get.
I almost started a kitchen fire because I forgot I was cooking. Missy, focus. Come on, Lo. Come to work. Come say hi to Missy. She about to start a fire. Okay. Oh, can you get her hat, please? Do you want to be Biggie or Smalls? You want to be Biggie today? She says, of course I'm Biggie. Can you get her Biggie today? Mm-hmm.
Lulu, why is she making fun of you?
She said, I want to be Biggie today, not Smalls. Mm-hmm.
Who wants to be something?
Oh, there she is.
There's no thing. Like,
She doesn't like when you laugh at her, so don't laugh at her. All right, come on, Lou. Come to work. All right, now we're ready for work. Can you maybe put like a sock or something here so it sticks up?
I gotta.
Bird, if you're not going to help me ridicule this dog, I don't know why you're here.
There's like a shirt over here.
Yeah.
Start liking.
Oh, those are my it's my skirt. My pickleball skirt. Stick it in his hat.
You gotta tie it underneath.
No, this one doesn't have ear holes.
Are you talking about Lulu?
The little one has ear holes. If she's smalls, Biggie doesn't have ear holes because Biggie is a big boy. You don't need ear holes. You're not a baby. What's the big deal about Sephora? They were just talking, Judy, about how youngins are invading the Sephora and apparently pissing off people who like to use the word like. I don't mind it. Oh, she said, why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Uh-huh. I've never been to a Sephora. I've been to Ultra. It's Ulta. It's really adults. Don't you touch my lemonade. Don't do it. But Lulu's like, there better be ham. That's all I have to say. There better be ham. So it's good times. No, there's no ear holes in this one, just in the Smalls hat. Lou. Mm-hmm. Anybody else wondering why your pickleball skirt is just lying around the kitchen? I just got it for Christmas. And the pickleball skirt, my pickleball sneakers are over there. Chris got them for me. It's the whole thing. She wants me to play pickleball. But I can only play with my left hand. Do I have $10? I guess. Mm-hmm.
Why does she look like that?
That's her badass look, Brooke. I guess just go look in my wallet. What do you need it for? Oh, you're taking a lesson. I thought you were getting a lesson. I thought you were giving a lesson at 9:00. Okay. I misunderstood. Lou, every time you say Lou, I think you're talking to me, Luann. Do you have $20? Look, now everybody's asking me for money. Now Moody wants me to send her some money.
Listen, you have any treats over there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just lemonade, just generic lemonade from the store, and then I water it down. Pittsburgh style. Send pumpkin spice latte. I wish I had a pumpkin spice latte right now.
And yeah?
Yeah. That's the only cash I have. So
I don't carry cash anymore.
do you have lunch money that I can have? What's DAR? Give, take.
All right.
Well, if you're that easy, can you Venmo me $20? I know. It's just, I would like money and ham. I bet your lemonade would be better in a Stanley cup. You're not wrong. What happened to your hat? You're probably so upset about it.
No.
She said, "Why you do this?"
She said I better be getting my trees out.
She said, I don't smell any
All
ham."
right.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. All right. You'll be bilingual in no time. Mm-hmm. I noticed the other day on Lulu's back, she got some lovely lady lumps back here. And she seems kind of young to have lumps. Dars give. Mm-hmm. Good morning from California. I actually wake up for Uppy Uppy today instead of on a replay. Ashley, good to see you. Yeah, Marlene says, I put lemon and lime juice concentrate in water to keep my kidney stones away. I hear you. Lulu, how old are you, Lou? Lou, how many? Are you this many? She watching Brooke leave. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So last night we watched the Golden Bachelor wedding. And if you missed it, even if you have never watched one episode of that show, you should go watch our watch party from last night. I'm not saying it was awesome because I was in it. I'm saying it was awesome because Dean Blizzard was in it. And he decided to watch the show with us last night from the perspective of the director. Because he just kept saying, what do you mean this is live? I said, this is live. It's happening right now. He goes, live? And I go, I don't know what you're saying. There's live and then there's live to tape. We're live. They're in California. It's live here on the East Coast. It's happening right now. He was like, this can't be live. I said, it is. It's happening. It's a live broadcast. And he said, how are they going to do that with a wedding? I said, what do you mean? He said, what are they going to, in the middle of the wedding, they're just going to be like, cut, we got to go to commercial. I said, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. He's like, why would they do that? I said, because their whole wedding's getting paid for by ABC. They'll be like, you do whatever you want. You tell me when you want to go, whatever you want to do. So the whole time they're doing the wedding, every time something happens, like Gary brought out some notes, Dean comes on. He was like, all right, let's cut here. Let's put the notes. It was the funniest thing in the whole world. It was so funny. I was like, we should have more watch parties where I can make fun of it and Dean Blizzard can just serve as like the director and just be cutting. Mm-hmm. It was so funny, Lacey. I know. Your dog looks terrified. She's having a great time. Lou, tell everybody how much fun you're having in the morning with me. Do you want me to put on the biggie hat and you can wear the smalls hat? Do you want to do that? Or do you want me to be smalls and you stay biggie? You tell me. It's like, I don't know. Let me think about it while I wear my biggie hat. What do you think? I don't know, but I know you like when I wear hats. Why is it that a dog in a hat is just so intriguing? I mean, I just think you have a good hat face. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Isn't Christmas over? Why the tree? Rusty, listen. There is the Feast of the Epiphany, which I believe is tomorrow. That is when it's good when you wear it just above your brows like they do. The Feast of the Epiphany is when the three wise men show up. Who does? Colby, of course. The Feast of the Three Wise Men come on January 6th, and that is when you take your tree down. Now, I say that, and if I get around to it, I'll take it down. What is watch party on? No. A watch party is when you get together on the internet and you watch a show together. It's called a watch party. Like, you could do it. You could do a watch party or just watch it together. But ours was a watch party last night of the Golden Bachelor. Mm-hmm. Also known as Little Christmas. Mm-hmm. Oh, What happened to you? She said, I want to be Biggie. I mean, Lou. Is there a replay? Yeah, you can go watch. It's probably under. My daughter took Christmas down this week, and my sister asked why if the 6 hadn't passed. See, I read that from kind of Spanish. January's so dark. Why not make it sparkle? I don't take my tree down until MLK Day. Kind of like that. Isn't Little Christmas today? I don't know. I know the Epiphany is tomorrow. Day of the King. Dia de los Reyes. That was Spanglish, Dina. Thank you. I speak Spanglish. I don't know. They keep saying we're going to get a snowstorm, but from what I can tell, it's going to be like 39 degrees, and that is not how snow is made. So I'm not optimistic. But they like to scare us in the Northeast and tell us that Armageddon is coming, and then and then it doesn't. I wonder if the ladies who didn't get picked watched the wedding. They were at the wedding. Missy, the lady who was officiating it, Susan, was one of the bachelorettes in the show. I was like, what? That'd be like Gary's up there like, well, I already made out with you, and I made out with you, and I made out with you, and I'm going to marry this one. I mean, I guess that's dating, but yeah, I mean, they're usually not on the altar with you. But Susan is so lovely. I hope she becomes the bachelorette. No. It's a lot. Oh, she's a baby. Teresa the bride is from New Jersey. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize the other ladies were there until the reception. They showed a shot of them. Like I saw Faith. I didn't see Leslie, but somebody said she was there dancing. A lot of them are friends. Yeah, I mean, it's like a weird little group. They had other like Trista, the original bachelorette. They had her and her husband. They had a bunch of them. January 6th is also a Ukrainian Christmas Eve. We have a very large Ukrainian population in Saskatchewan, so we leave our Christmas stuff up until after January 7th. They follow the Julian calendar. And if you watched any of the Golden Bachelor, you will absolutely remember Kathy. Yes. Kathy saying zip it. And all of the other crazy stuff. She was a host hog. Of course she is. She's Kathy. I would watch a show if Kathy was. Can Kathy find love? Listen, all the ladies on the Bachelor seemed lovely. Various levels of kooky. But I would like to see what it would be like if Kathy was the Bachelorette. Can you imagine? They do all this work. They get like all these old men to show up to be bachelors. They get there. Kathy's there. They're like, this is who you got. This is who we got. I'm good. I'm actually perfectly happy. Just, Marie, he loves his hat. She loves her hat. I'm sorry I called you a boy. She's like, that's okay. That's okay. Leslie was interviewed at the beginning. Apparently had a health scare recently. Oh, that's not good. I love her crazy. I know we're going with a shirt of the month, but I would love one to say various levels of kooky. That explains this to a T. You're not wrong. Oh my gosh. So none of the kids watched the morning show yesterday with Mr. Gill. And so I was trying to tell them it's a little hard to explain. And so I started to explain to Dean that I met a gentleman from Pakistan. And he was like, what? I was like, I was on the TikTok. And he was like, what? I said, apparently I was in a battle. And they were like, how do you know what a battle is? I was like, I don't. Yes, one big Texan. I'm on with you guys on the TikTok, but I'm also on the Facebook and the YouTube. I can't figure out how to stream all at the same time. And so I was telling Dean about it, and then finally I was like, well, let me just pull it up and I'll show you the clip. And honestly, I gotta post it. We were able to pull a clip from TikTok of when he started asking me how old I was. And first he says, Dina, you look 30. And then I laughed and told him he had poor sight. And then I told him I'm 51. And you couldn't see it here, but on the TikTok, I tell him I was 51. His whole body shakes as if it was some kind of earthquake. And it was the funniest. It was the funniest thing. Oh, and then last night it happened again. Danny, you're so funny. So after we watched The Golden Bachelor, I went back on TikTok late night. I was like, I've never been on the TikTok late at night. Let me try it. So I go last night. I'm live. Meet somebody else. And he says, he recoiled. That's a good word. He said, same thing. Are you single? Yes. How old are you? I said, you want to guess? He goes, 33. I said, you're adorable. No. And I said, let me show you the gray hair under here. I said, so I'm a little older. He goes, 34. And I was like, you know what? I think I like you. Not a day over, said Andrew. You're very sweet, but also poor sight. And this is how we never see Dina again. Yeah. What do you think's going through Lulu's head? Do you think she's like, this is the best? Do not use TikTok for dating and meeting. I'm not, Heather. I am not. Yeah. But so funny. So funny. I think she wants that hat off. No. Look how happy she is. She loves her mom. I don't honestly, Nick, she's adorable. Mr. Gill's applying for his 90-day visa. Girl, you're not wrong. She's thinking, I wish she'd go get me some ham. I think she is listening to my heartbeat. She's so funny. She's so funny. Yeah. So tomorrow is kind of exciting. We're going to be here for a late night, a weekend edition morning show, which we never do. So tomorrow we are going to have a comedian on the morning show. It's at 10 a.m. tomorrow-ish, because we're always in ish. But we have Pete Lee, who is doing some stand-up in Philly. We tried to get him for yesterday, but we couldn't do it. So he's going to be on the show tomorrow. So make sure you join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Comedians Eating Breakfast. Is that it? I don't know. I don't have a name for it when we meet on a Saturday because it's weird. I downloaded TikTok last night to make sure you stayed out of trouble. Well, tomorrow, Saturday. I know. Kevin, this is Lulu. She's one of 3 dogs I have. She's the only one that got a job. She's a co-host. And she's a 4-year-old boxer. And we got her during the pandemic. She was emaciated when I got her. Somebody had dumped her in the woods. And she was less than half of her size. You could see all of her ribs. And I was afraid of her because she was like real crazy. And I was like a foster dog parent. So she was probably the 3rd or 4th dog I got. But she was incontinent. and crazy, and she would jump up on everybody. And so when you are fostering dogs, you have to, work with the group to make sure that they, if they're unhealthy, they have to get healthy before they can be adopted out. And so we had to he was like, you should feed her twice a day. I fed her 3 or 4 times a day. And I was like, girl, I'm Italian. She'd run away all the time. I was like, girl, we got to fatten you up. Now she a little pig. She snorts because she's so fat. And I love it. But she was very feral, kept running away for a long time. Is your dog crying? No. This is her house. She likes this. She likes to just lay here and listen to my heartbeat. She is my pandemic baby. Morning, Rosie. She's biggie today, Nicole. Sometimes she's small, sometimes she's biggie, depending on how she's feeling. I wish we had some boxer. I know. Boxers are so funny. I had no idea how funny their personalities were. Is she fixed? Yeah, actually, so she's incontinent as well. She actually, for a small percentage of dogs, when they get spayed, they become incontinent, and she was one of them. So they thought about doing surgery on her, but it was going to be ridiculous. So she is on a medicine called Proin. So she got a history. She's like, why you talk about it? Why you tell people that? That was private. That was private that you say that in front of all them. I can also be incontinent and crazy, Lulu. It's okay. Little girl, you don't know you are in good company. That is most of the people here. You don't have to feel bad about it. Okay. Listen, you among friends, you know how many of these ladies pee their pants? A lot. That's not something you need to feel bad about. I have a brindle female, 1 year old, who just had her first Christmas. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be bad. You don't have to be sad about it. There's somebody for you. And I think it's me. I think I'm the one for you. She's like, why you stay in front of everybody? That was private. Okay, I come back out. Okay. All right. Come on, you biggie. You biggie. You're not going to let a little pee ruin you. You biggie. You the boss. She's like, I don't feel like the boss when pee comes out. Listen, nobody does. Mrs. like, girl, I hear this. I hear it. I wish I could send you a photo of my dog. They look just like each other. It is funny. Well, she's funny because she has like the broad face, like kind of big. Like, I'm sorry, very dainty, very dainty. She's like, why do you say this stuff about me? Or the other boxer I have, which you'll never see. The other boxer is very shy. This dog is clearly the dominant. The other one is not. And it's not really a great idea to have 2 female boxers because they'll kill each other. But the other one is so passive that they don't get into a fight. Well, that's not true. If there's a toy, they absolutely will get in a fight, and the other one loses every time, but doesn't know it, doesn't remember that she loses it. And so so the other one came from a hoarding situation. And so she's very timid, but she's food aggressive and toy aggressive, which is fine. Yeah, Robin, it's fine. Normally I got the dog food things that have the walls so they can't see each other, like when you're voting, but there can't be toys in our house. If there's a toy, then Ruby will attack somebody and she don't have the backup for it. And then Lulu's got to pin her down and try to kill her by her throat. I have 3 females, 1 male. Boxers, D? Because it's not a boxer thing. In fact, the guy from the rescue said boxers do well in pairs. So we have to find you a male boxer. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. One comes along, I don't care. And then like a week later, because he said you can't have a girl. And I said, okay. A week later he calls. He was like, I have a girl. And I was like, I thought you said I can't do it. He was like, this one is so passive. It'll be fine. And Ruby is always at Lulu's like left flank. She's just always like behind, just like riding dirty, I guess. You'll get me riding dirty. She riding dirty onto Lulu's backside. That's what I'm gonna tell people when I'm out with my girlfriends. I'm like, girls, I'm just riding dirty. Okay, they in charge. All right. So she does do some tricks. She knows how to sit. She'll give you her paw. She actually is probably the best listener of all of them. Highly trainable. She got my 6. Yeah, she got my 6. So is she ready to meme? Mm-hmm. She probably is. She is. She's her ride or die. Yeah. So they're fun. They're funny. I know. It was so funny. Did you teach or did the kids? Come on, Mooney. Come on. Did your kids teach your dogs anything other than to get up on your couch, sleep under the covers, let them poop anywhere they want in the yard? You mean that? They didn't teach them anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, here comes Booby. What are you doing? You want to come up? You want to come say hi? You want the Smalls hat? You want to show everybody what it looks like when Biggie and Smalls are together? Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here, baby girl. She's the question is, do kids do things at all? No. This is Smalls right here. They're very different look. You can't see TikTok. I'm sorry. Hold on. This is Smalls. She's very afraid of everything. My dog is not allowed to sit on furniture or people. We train her to sit at company. Oh, Paul, you're better than I am. You're better than I am. Mm-hmm. Yes. She's a lover. So anyway. So what is everyone's plan this weekend? Hopefully everybody's doing something fun. My guys did what I told them to do, or there was hell to pay. Well, I did throw a number. Listen, is anyone looking for shoes, specifically sneakers or glass? I threw them out on my front yard. So if anybody is looking for shoes, approximately size 8.5, or glasses, like drinking glasses. It's not a Stanley cup, so I know you're not going to run. But I told Brooke that now that we're all living in the same, what we'll say, dorm. Okay, what's up? What are we doing? I'm not sure what our plan is. This is it? Okay. This was the goal. That we weren't allowed to leave things around the house. I'm not sure what part of this is comfortable for her. Yeah, we're all vases, no glasses. But I told her not to leave her stuff in community areas. She did, so I threw it in the front yard. What are we doing? Where are we trying to go? So I'm trying to get this hat off. Okay. All right, we did. Boxer farts are horrible. Okay. Why do dogs love armpits? I don't know. My dad used to throw our shoes in the backyard. Yeah. Wouldn't it be great that, like, you're at work and you're in the middle of a meeting and you don't like how it's going, and you just are able to find somebody you really like and just put your head in their armpit and just be like, I can't do this anymore. Just turn and just cuddle with somebody at work. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Like, you don't like how somebody's coming at you. Like, you put a whole presentation in and now they coming at you and you're just like, and they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like that. I think that we should normalize that. My dad threw stuff out the bedroom window. Thank you. I like your dad. But she can't just say, I'm going to try it today. I have a big presentation. I'm going to try it. I'm close and I'm an 8.5 shoe and I'm not too proud to pick up. Thank you. Why do dogs like armpits? My dog tries to lick my husband's armpit through his shirt all the time. Okay, could you maybe sit down? Because this is not as comfortable as one would think. Could you? Sit. Sit down. Sit. Sit down. Lulu, sit. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, let's sit. Let's sit. My dogs think I'm a salt lick. Sit down. Let's sit. Did you ever try to make a dog sit that doesn't want to sit? Yeah, okay. Let's sit. Good girl. Let's sit. Did you ever find yourself on this end of a dog going, sit down, and they're not even trying, and you're using your entire body weight. You're like, sit down. And they're like, you're dumb. You're just so dumb. She's like, no, I'm good right here. All right, why don't we sit? Sit down. Good girl. You want to sit? Good. Okay. Sit down. Okay, you know what? Let's stand. Yep, let's do that. Okay, we're ready. Okay. Okay. You know what? Okay. Mine doesn't listen to me at all. Sit down. Sit. Good girl. Sit down. What? It's a sense of ownership to you in the scent. That's why the ear, underwear, glasses, earphone. I don't know what you just said, Jill. That wasn't even sentences. All right. I'll take the hat off if you're not going to do that again. Yeah. How much does she weigh? A lot more than you'd think, Alicia. You did so well teaching her how to sit. When I got her, she was only like 38, 40 pounds. Now she's probably, girl, how much you weigh? She's like, do not tell people how much I weigh or I will stick my face in your armpit again. I don't know. I would say, here's my cousin Steve. What a great idea to put your Christmas tree up so early. That is exactly what I did, Steve. I'm just super early for next year. Anyway, so set your alarms for tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Lulu and I will be welcoming a very funny comedian named Pete Lee to the show. Oh my gosh, did you see the video that I posted with Kathy? Thank you, Scary. So Kathy and I, Unfiltered Kathy, decided to post our first fashion video. Okay, I can't even call it a fashion video because she was like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to show an outfit in 2 different sizes, and then we're going to post it. And I was like, okay, but we clearly can't agree on how these videos are supposed to go. So most of the video is me being ridiculous and Kathy's trying to be serious. Then Kathy yelling at me and then me saying, no alarms allowed. Well, somebody's got to get up. You got a meeting tomorrow at 8:30. Oh my gosh, Judy, it was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. And she was being so serious. I just had such a great time. And that jacket, I love that orange jacket. It's a really good jacket. Oh, I did. I made a lot of videos yesterday. This is me. This is me trying to do more. I made the video. Di did a great job at the gym yesterday. She cracking me up. Have a good day, miss. Yeah, we got a show tomorrow. So a meeting at the church. That's where I'm going to wear my badass pants. Okay. Please take a picture of that. I know. It was so funny. The tree is waiting for La Befana. In Italy, she comes for the Epiphany. Is that the same thing? I didn't write, Marianne. I'm getting so close to finishing up. Was it only on the supporter page? I didn't see it on Facebook. So some of them were stories. So they're only on Instagram and only for 24 hours. I don't understand that. Some were reels, and a reel will go to Facebook. So they're all a little different. But you can see all of them on Insta for sure. Don't talk. We're not talking. She was so funny. So then I said, so we're going to put how tall we are, how much we weigh. And then I don't know what I said, but she was like, we're not writing that. She was so funny. Just the commentary from Kathy throughout the whole thing was so funny. She's like, we're not doing that either. It just, I'm going to be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. with Pete Lay, a very funny comedian. So hopefully you will join us and we'll have a lot of fun. And Lulu will be there. I hope Lulu sits on his lap. Vagina size, Athena. Exactly. It's very funny, Renee. You need to go back and watch it. It was definitely on Instagram. Was it on Facebook? I don't know. I know. It was so good. It was so good. I don't understand Instagram, but I'm trying. That's all right. Me too. Kathy's facial expressions are the best. Kathy, I told her, I said, you look so, she goes to turn the video off and it's a close-up of her. I said, look how gorgeous you look. And she was like, no. I said, look at you. Look how pretty you are. She's like, no. It was. I don't think I'd be a very good model. I just can't. I can't stay quiet for that long. Like years ago, I used to work at QVC, and I originally had gone. They had an open call for QVC years ago down in Penn's Landing, and I originally went because somebody's like, "You should go. They're looking for models," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go down." So I went. Now, thousands of people everywhere, and you're like trying to figure out like where you're supposed to be. And they're like, well, the models auditions are that way and the hosting auditions are that way. And so I go to the model auditions and I look in, it's in like an auditorium. And in the auditorium, yeah, Kathy is on Facebook. She's Unfiltered Kathy everywhere. You can find her. So I look in the auditorium, and in the auditorium, there's a whole bunch of models auditioning, right? So they're on the stage and they're just standing there. And that's it. They're not talking. And I just sat there for a second watching these models. I was like, I can't shut up for that long. There's no way I could be quiet for that long. So I was like, no, I can't do this. So I said, where are the auditions for the people that talk? She's like, oh, the hosting auditions are that way. And I go, okay. So I go to the hosting audition, not knowing anything about hosting at QVC, whatever. So I go through a couple rounds. And I'm in there for a couple, they're like, great, move to that room over there. And I was like, okay. I must have gone through like 5 or 6 people. They're like, yeah, okay, could you go up there? Could you go up there? Now I'm an audition for this guy. And you can just tell. You could just tell he's important. I was like, okay, this guy's important. I can feel it. And he was like, okay. And so I went to all these auditions. So they narrowed it down to 10 of us. Out of thousands. Then they narrowed it down to 3 of us. And out of the 3 of us, they were going to hire 2 people. So it is like real intense interviews and this whole thing. I was probably 24, maybe. I was Dean's age. Oh, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. It's a long time ago. But they ended up hiring the other two girls. But they said, we're looking for like hosts to like represent products. So I ended up doing that for about 10 years of my life. And learned a lot. I really enjoyed it. Why did I tell you this story? How did we get to QVC? What were we saying? Why did I even go into this diatribe? I don't even know. Something on Facebook, Kathy. Oh, I know. That was it. The Kathy is like, we're not supposed to be talking. I'm like, I can't sit here and model stuff without talking. Exactly. So I have a feeling that then all of the videos with Kathy is just going to be like, shut up. So it's the whole thing. Anyway. So listen, I modeled for runway and hair shows, and a fitting model, I think is what it's called, bikini model. And I was like, what? One model fainted not eating, and I'm over here eating the fried chicken. That's in Survivor. That would be me. I'd be like, where you want me? You want me over there? With those skinny bitches? All right, I'll be right there. But just, what? Alicia, it's just like generic lemonade that I just add water to. It's just nothing fancy. It's disgusting. But I have to drink like 4 of those a day to keep the kidney stones away. And I just emailed them yesterday because I haven't been feeling good. So I got to go get a test done. So even with all this, I still get kidney stones. Your tree looks better on TikTok. Well, thank you. Good to know. Like powder. Oh, no. Don't use a powder, Alicia. No, she's like a jar of lemonade, and I'll just do like a lot of ice and then like half lemonade and half water. But it has to be in a vase. No, it doesn't taste good in a cup. No. It should smell like flowers. It should be a little dirty. And you'll still have a kidney stone. All right. Good morning, Jeremy. Oh, Katie, everybody, let's help Katie. She says, I'm going to be sending out resumes for a part-time job. First time out there in 16 years. Wish me luck. Katie, that's so exciting. You're going to be great. No sugar. There's already sugar in the lemonade, Carol. Katie, it's going to be great. You're going to have so much fun. You're going to make some new friends. I love working with people because I don't work with anybody. Look around. There's a couple dogs here and you guys. And we're never in the same room, but twice a year. So it's very exciting. You're going to do great. So that's it, everybody. That's our Friday show. So congratulations. You made it to Friday, the first week of the new year. Hopefully it was a good one for you. Hopefully you're feeling like you're going to do something. And you know what? Napping is doing something. So do not set your expectations low. I wish you can come to West Virginia for a meet and greet. Alicia, I don't see that happening. But I do look forward to it. I hope you bring lemonade, and then I'll know. I'll be like, this is Alicia. But stay tuned tomorrow. Oh, I don't know what that. Something. 1 week down. How many to go? I don't know what Logramos means. Have you ever been? I have been to West Virginia. We did shows in, what's the capital? Nobody knows. But we did shows there. And Rosie, you came to Morgantown. That was it. Came to Morgantown. And Rosie used to live in West Virginia. And so I used to visit her there. Beautiful. No people. There's like 3 people. You're one of them. So I know about a third of the state. So yeah, I guess it wasn't Charleston. It was Morgantown. Nobody knows the capital. apologies. I've been going live on TikTok at the same time, and that's why I'm always late. Oh, we did it. Is that what it means? We did it. Logramos. I'm in Parkersburg. I love how I went, nope, not West Virginia. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Unless I got lost and then ended up in West Virginia. And then I'm going to go live and I'm going to be like, Alicia, are you here? Because I don't know anybody else to call in West Virginia, but now I know. Well, it's somewhere on my walker. I don't know, Tracy. They're usually pretty good. That's the Red Bank. The Red Bank show is Count Basie, and they're pretty great. Alicia's like, we're going to get lost. Okay, that sounds right. Anyway, so that's it, everybody. We made it through our first week. Tomorrow is a bonus show with comedian Pete Lee. So I hope thanks, Mishy Boo. My hair is somewhat pretty, and we're not sure how long that's going to last because all my grays are coming in. And I did have dinner with Sarah and Sherry yesterday. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this is going to get harder and harder. Sending love from Jamaica. I'll take it. We're trying to keep everyone out. Don't tell anyone how great it is in West Virginia. Jody, nobody would believe you anyway. So you can keep saying it. They'd be like, that's nice. Yeah, I love Virginia. The weather's perfect. My sister's in Virginia. She loves it. Yeah, it is growing fast. I feel like, so this is 3 months. So at 6 months, it'll be here. At 9 months, it'll be here. And that's still not a lot. Take me home. Judy, Judy, I gotta warm into it. I have to warm into it. Yeah, Angela's there. I was going to say there's a big West Virginia contingency here that I didn't know we had. Thanks, Mooney. All right, that's it. I should dye it all silver. I wanted to put in highlights, but my hairdresser said that my hair is entirely too dark and that if she strips it, it's just going to break or turn blonde. And that she won't do that. But she is going to do something in the front just after Valentine's. She's going to do something. It's going to look different. So I don't know. Did she cut? She did. She just trimmed it the other day, which is why it's like all over the place. But it's fine. We'll see. So we'll see what happens. All right. That's it. Join me tomorrow for Pete Lee. And we'll go from there. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Hope you get to do something fun and exciting. And our intros today were perfect. Ida and Emily, you did a great job. If you haven't had a chance, send us your intro video. You can do it if you go to onefunnymother.com/community. And there's lots of different ways that you can submit a video, a question. You could submit for Hot Dad of the Year, whatever you'd like to do. But we'd love to hear from you. We love meeting all of the different people in our communities. So it's good. So have a great weekend. Palabra del dia. Dormir is to sleep. I gotta look it up. But like Judy from Saskatoon says, do something nice for yourself and for others today. And have a great day and a blessed day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning to meet Pete Lee. That'll be great. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out onefunnymotherstore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.